Well, hey there, everyone. It's Anthony back with a little live stream here. Hi. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, I am on kind of my lunch. It's interesting. So I am feeling sick. I'm under the weather. I'm not doing well. Went into the office today. Went into the office today and was promptly kicked out. Everyone was like, no, you don't bring your sickness in here, please. So I was sent home, but I haven't, taken a sick day. And there's a lot of stuff going on at work right now, just some things happening. So I'm online keeping an eye on things, but it's my lunch break. And I was like, oh, I'll use my lunch break to hop on for a little bit and say hello and essentially just do another little audio and video test. So I'll be on here for probably about 30-45 minutes, but I just wanted to hop on and say hi. I know I'm not sure we'll have anyone popping in, but for those that do pop in, hi, hello. I did change my microphone, so I'm curious to see how this sounds with the music in the background. And we're currently I'm working on my custom for Coaster Studios right now. This is a big section. It's essentially like 3 sections in one, kind of, but it was just shaped in a way that I was like, let me just pull all the plastic off and I'll just work on it all together. So this is my last section of this canvas, but I'd say it's probably about 2 10x10s if you added it all up. But this is my last section. I'm going to try to get done with this kit today. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave in the comments how things are going for you for those that are catching this in the replay. I'm also going to quickly go to my phone and see how this is sounding. So give me just 1 second. And I'm going to try to get done with this kit today. So yeah, I hope you're doing well. Make sure to leave in the comments how things are going for you for those that are catching this in the replay. I'm also going to... Okay. Sorry, you're probably hearing me double, but that sounds pretty good. I could maybe cut the mic volume level down just a little bit, but this is at 50%. I think it's clear and nice and clear. I turned my phone volume to half, and that sounded pretty good. If anything, I could maybe bump the audio for the music up just a couple. So let me write this down. My nose is running. I've got a little bit of a sore throat, but it's mainly just kind of aches, tired, bit of a headache. So mic is at 50%. Music is at 14. So for those that watch back on the replay, let me know what this sounds like, if this sounds better. I also have it toned. They call it light or dark, so you can select if you want the tone of your voice to be lighter and brighter or more dark and sultry. So I have it at 70% dark with this particular microphone for podcasting. That's what a lot of people were recommending, so I can say, hey there, everyone, it's Anthony back with another video here on Single and Placing. Today we're working on my custom for Coaster Studios from Jaded Gem Shop. This is a 50 by 70 centimeter square drill canvas with 22 colors, and I've added 3 enhancements. Let's start diamond painting. So yeah, it's a full-on professional podcasting microphone, so I'm excited to see what it sounds like. They have some background noise stuff that you can mess with and edit, and I'm sure it helps that my nose is stuffy, that I can get really, really dark and deep. Oh my goodness. Hi, Vicky. Welcome in. Yeah, not feeling super good, but I'm hanging in there. Figured I'd stop and pop in and say hello for a little bit. I might come back on later tonight, who knows. I may be even considering doing a full-on sick day tomorrow. We'll just see how I'm holding up tomorrow. I really only have 1 meeting tomorrow, so I should be able to hang in there, but yeah. So let's get started on this. Vicky, how does it sound? Other than me coughing. It's been an all Anthony morning on YouTube. 2 unboxings, a vlog, and a live. Oh, nice. Yeah, my unboxings were taking forever or all of my content that I had pending over the past like 2 days has been taking forever to upload. That vlog that went up has been uploading for almost 2 days now, and it finally went live. So that was actually supposed to be up yesterday, but it took that long. So that went up, and then those 2 unboxings. I think one of them was like super late last night. Again, it just took forever. And then the other one was this morning. So yeah. Sounds good, and the video's good too. Good, that's good to hear. I feel very, very professional with my little setup right now. I've never had like a legitimate microphone like this. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm just gonna work on this canvas for a little bit on my break, and then I've got to get back to it. But yeah, hope everyone's doing good. Next thing on my list is to spend some time in StreamYard and download some more music, because you'd think that I think I have like 18 or 20 songs. You'd think that many songs would get you through a long live or a whip-in chat or something, but I feel like I'm just cycling through them. I think they're all shorter songs. They must all be like a couple of minutes. So I've got to go download some. But yeah, I figured I'd uncover this big old section last night. It's like, let's just get the rest of this done. It's probably like say maybe like a 15 by 15 or maybe a little bit bigger. It's like, you know what? Let's just do it. So I took off all the plastic, and my goal is to get this done today. So I've got this little time I have here during lunch, and then after I get off work, I can keep working on it. So hopefully by tonight I'll have it done. And then I also have my you'll see it on an upcoming vlog that still has yet to be edited and scheduled, but I did get my Mystical Dream Diamonds kits in. You've seen the unboxings. I kitted Spirit of the Rainbow by Mariella Rinaldi up, and I started on the first section of that. Not yesterday, but the day before. And yeah, it's looking good. Oh, hi. Hi, Rose. Rose says, oh my goodness, Anthony, I was just commenting on your new unboxing of The Woman. It looks so good. It looks incredible. I've only done one section of it so far, and I am very, very happy with it. Very pleased. So it should be a pretty quick workup, but I want to get this custom done tonight, and then I can put all my focus towards the Mystical Dream Diamonds. So that's the goal. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. This is just going to be a little, I mean, we have almost been 10 minutes. I'll probably go for half an hour, 45. Not feeling super good, runny nose, that type of thing. And I'm on my lunch break at work, and I was like, I just want to stop in and say hi, and because I'm not sure if I'll be down for the count if this really picks up. But I did take some Sudafed and some Zicam, so I'm hoping that I'll kick it, but yeah. Hi, Leanne. I need a Kleenex. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute myself so I can blow my nose. Give me just 1 second. You'll still be able to hear the music. Okay. Um. Oh, it is probably just showing January 5th. You're right. I was filling that out in a rush. Yes, it is. It does show January 5th. Hold on, I'll fix it. There we go. Cool. I fixed it. Sorry. Um so yeah, I won't be in here super long. I'm on my lunch break. I got kicked out of the office for sounding and looking sick, and I am coming down with something. So they kicked me out. So I'm back home, and I was like, let me just take a little break from being in front of the computer and go to a different computer so I can say hi. I just wanted to pop in and say hello to everybody. So I won't be here super long. How do you like it? How are the drills? Are they resin, says Rose? Yeah, all the drills at Mystical Dream Diamonds are resin, and they are fantastic. I've only done one section. I'd say it's like a 10 by 12, but so far I place them just below Diamond Art Club in terms of drill quality. They're really good. Super minimal trash from what I'm seeing so far, but you will see a kitting up of that in the next couple of days, so you'll get to see that up close. Leanne says, just got through listening to your latest vlog. Oh, nice. And the date threw me off. I'm so sorry. I just fixed it. Leanne says hi to everyone. Rose says, oh no, I hope you feel better. I hope it's only allergies, not flu. I hope so, but it came on quick. I was feeling pretty good yesterday, and then all of a sudden I had a little bit of a scratchy throat, and it kind of came up into my nasal passages, and I was like, oh no. So I took some Emergen-C. And I took some Emergen-C, and then this morning it was starting to get worse. So I did Zicam, Sudafed, and now I was sent home. Lily says, hi, all. Hello. And then Rose says, hi, Miss Leanne. It's me, your Mildred gal. I'm so sad I have to stop working on her for a bit because I just had knee surgery. Oh, no. Leanne says, I'm sorry about your knee. Lily says, hey Nosy. Leanne says, hey, Lily. And Lily says, hey, Leanne, on a bus with senior members going to concert. Oh, that's cool. Rose says, Miss Leanne, it's okay. Better to get it done before any worse damage. That's for sure. Rose says, prayers for Anthony. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got sent home. Leanne says, cool, Lily, what concert? So yeah, I'm sure I'll make it through. I'll make it through. But yeah, it's been an interesting day for sure. It's been an interesting day. So the other thing that kind of threw me off is the other reason I figured they were going to send me home when I went into the office. I figured they were going to kick me out because I just wasn't sounding that good. And I'm not looking that hot. But we were supposed to have the landlord for this house, he's selling the house. He was supposed to be coming through from 10 to noon with the realtor to, I don't know, do another walkthrough or whatever. And so I took Apollo to Alex's house, and Alex took him to work today, so I don't have Apollo today. And so that's another reason why I was like, I'll just go into the office and maybe I can kind of hide the fact that I'm not feeling hot, because they were going to be here doing stuff and I'm trying to work. But luckily I came home and the landlord showed up. He's like, oh, hey. He's like, no, it's not a walkthrough. I just wanted to swap the batteries out on some of the thermostats. And I'm walking through the studio apartment that's attached to this house. The tenant there moved out. So he is just giving it a once over because they're going to put it up for rent again. So he really just came in here, swapped some batteries out, and he was on his way. So that was nice. But now I don't have my baby because he's at the office with Alex. That's all the way downtown. So I've got to wait to see Apollo again until tonight. But yeah, so I'm here at the house by myself. Yeah. Lily says it's a tribute concert, R&B divas. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Rose says, Lily, that sounds amazing. Thank you for working with seniors. And Leanne says, oh, wow, Lily, I want to go. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. For those that are, let's see. Lily says eating at Olive Garden first. Ooh, I love an Olive Garden. I like a nice soup salad and breadstick combo. And Rose says, Anthony, being a lefty, I see how you grip the chunky pen and place horizontal. Can you multi-place vertical? I cannot. I do not. I cannot, and I do not. I try it, and it's just a mess. So if I have a lot of if I have a lot of vertical line blocking, I just single place it. I know I could rotate the canvas, but oftentimes I've got a bunch of stuff on the canvas while I'm working on it, so I just single place. Oh, wow. Lily says, worked here over the kitchen for 10 years. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I love an Olive Garden. I think Rose commented and Vicky commented as well, but let me know, other than me sounding sicky, how are the audio levels? Does my voice sound good as it's compared to the music in the background? Is the music overly distracting? Is my voice too loud? Is it too soft? This is an all-new microphone. That's a professional podcasting microphone for your listening pleasure. It's a day hangout for 55 and over. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Everything sounds great, Leanne says. Rose says, as a righty, I can only multi-place vertical and won't shift canvas because I'm a mess. Yeah, I'm basically the same way, just in reverse. Sorry. Yeah, I'm really happy with how everything has come together as far as equipment. I have my new camera, my microphone, I've got my headphones that are upgraded, so I'm hoping that this stuff will be my setup for the foreseeable future, and it'll work well for the podcast. So it's a little bit of an investment for sure, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. Rose says, you sound fabulous and soothing, even with all the sniffles. Lily says, volume is a little low for me, but maybe it's just phone. I have earpiece in and it's all the way up. Interesting. I listened back to myself on my cell phone and I had the volume at halfway and it sounded pretty good. So I'm not sure. And I've also noticed that sometimes when the live ends, the volume's a little bit off too. I don't know. I'm doing my best trying to figure it all out, but I can bump up the volume if you'd like to. Rose says, Lily, I have headphones, so the sound is good on my end. Vicky says, when you're speaking, the music fades farther into the background, so that's good. Oh, interesting. I didn't know it did that. That's cool. Yeah, I know some folks said last time that it was super duper quiet on the replay, or that the music was a little too distracting. So I'm trying to find the right balance, and I've been writing down what audio levels I'm using each time I go live or film a video. That way, when I go watch it back, I can be like, oh, it's a little too quiet, so I need to adjust up or down for next time. So I'm trying to hone in on the right level. This kit was fun-ish to do, but I'm a little burnt out on just the lack of color variation. It's just kind of a boring canvas to work on. It's a logo for a YouTube channel that I follow, so I mean, it's a channel logo. It's not intended to be diamond painted, and it's not necessarily artwork. It's just a logo. It is a cool logo, but just with the minimal colors and yeah, and a lot of it's gray. So I've just been kind of over it for the past couple days. So when I got to this last like 15 by 15 section, I was like, that's it, take all the release paper off. We're just gonna do it all today. It's gotta get done today. I'm gonna mute you for just a second so I can blow my nose. Hold on. Oh my word. Okay. I think that's everything for this color. Oh, no, I see a few more. The nice thing is having a big old section and working on like the last bit is I know that once I've placed all the drills for that color, I never have to touch that container again. Rose says I worked on a big canvas that had only 9 colors. I wrote in my journal that it was killing me softly. I learned that I don't enjoy lots of pastels and low numbers. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I like low numbers either. But I do like color blocking and kind of a more linear rendering from time to time, and certainly that's been my mood recently. But yeah, all these, I mean, you can see everything is in shades of blue and gray, and so it just hasn't been that hot. I'm going to finish this canvas as is. Leanne says, I have to run, everyone. Anthony, I hope you feel better ASAP. Bye. We'll see ya. Thanks for being here. I won't be here for too long. Rose says, bye, Miss Leanne. Yeah, so I'm going to finish the canvas as is, the colors were charted and all of that stuff. The only thing I've added is 3 fairy dust, and they're pretty minimal throughout the canvas. So I'm going to finish it like that, do my finish and review so I can give my honest feedback on, how it came. But the computer rendering picked one of the colors to be 3371, which is like a dark brown, and it's kind of confettied that dark brown. I mean, you can kind of see some here, and here on this side, and then there's a little bit up here mixed in with the 939. And I get it. Color, the computer rendering sometimes does that. And first I was like, I'll just leave it and see how I like it as I go. But as I've gone, I've decided I really don't like that brown mixed in with the 939. So part of this project, once I'm done filming the finish and review, is I'm going to do another video called kind of cleaning this up, where I will pick out all of the 33 71s, which according to the legend, there are 774 of them on this canvas. Pick them all off and replace them with 939 because I have plenty of leftover 939. So just to make it look actually color blocking or color blocked rather than having these little specks of brown throughout. So that's one thing I need to do with this canvas. The other thing that I need to do with this canvas is there's another color that is very randomly, you can't quite see it, it's just off camera, but it's kind of randomly confettied in one little area, so I'm going to fix that. It's probably about 20 drills. From there, and I'll be talking about it in an upcoming vlog, but from there, I'm not super thrilled on some of the gapping I've been seeing on this canvas. And so I'll be addressing that, and then I'm going to be using the mica method on this canvas to clean up some of that gapping. And then I will be sealing it because this is a gift, and then painting the border. So this thing has a lot of cosmetic surgery that's going to be done to it in the next few days, from me finishing this section to replacing a bunch of drills to doing the mica method to sealing it. It's going to be a lot, but I'm hoping to have this done and shipped by next week. So Vicky says, I can't imagine picking off 700 drills. Yeah, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a process for sure. But when I look at it, especially up close and seeing where they place the brown, I'm like, it just kind of throws things off. It kind of throws things off. So I'm going to have to get in here. It's going to be, yeah, I'm going to film it almost like a kind of a time lapse kind of thing. Filming the mica method, doing the whole thing. It'll kind of be we're doing a little surgery on this canvas. So, oh, we lost our jams. Where's our jams? Rose says, in my opinion, the amount of colors DAC is doing is too much for me, and now I'm not buying kits with large amount of colors. Interesting. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't have a preference. Too little on a bigger I guess I really don't care. As long as there's a variation of colors, you know, like, okay, we're only going to use a minimal amount of colors, or we're using a minimal amount of colors, but there's going to be some fun bright ones and maybe some neutrals. I don't know. That's all artwork dependent, but all I can say is, you know, I mean, I have canvases in my stash that are black and white, so what do I know? All I can say is this canvas has been boring. So that's all I know. This one's been a bit of a snooze fest, but I'm sure I'll have a canvas with low color count in the future that I'll be happy with. It's just this particular one, I'm just kind of like, ugh. Gray, 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 tan, gray, gray, white, tan, gray. But, and also it's a channel logo. So it's not like I take a step back and I'm like, whoa. Like I have a Muka that is in grayscale called Lead Us Not Into Temptation. That is gonna look beautiful, but this is, you know, it's just a channel logo, so. But it went quick. It went quick. I think I've been working on this thing for about 2 weeks now. LOL, I love you for saying that canvas is killing you softly. And Vicky says, I'm the opposite. I appreciate the increased DAC color counts and offsets what I used to dislike about their rendering style. Yeah, certainly with the right artwork, it can definitely give it more of a blended look. So I feel ya. Everyone's got their own preference. I'll take it all. And I just approach it canvas by canvas, and this one just happens to be one that is quite boring, but I think it's gonna look really good once I finish it, once I kind of fix some of the things I'm seeing and get it shipped out. So yeah, almost there. Okay, nose time. 1 second. And we'll probably stick around. I'll probably stick around for like another 10 minutes. Let me mute you. Okay. Ugh. My nose. Okay. This part in particular, this kind of like shape here, I've been really dreading because it's a blend of like this kind of off-white, kind of cool beige, I guess, and then it's kind of checkerboarded and confettied in with a light brown, and then checkerboarded and confettied with like, or sorry, a light gray, an even lighter gray, and it's just, it's almost kind of hard to differentiate the colors, but yeah, it's okay. It's gonna look good when it's all done. That's what I gotta keep telling myself. It's worth it, and they're gonna love it, so it's worth it. Rose says, Vicky, it's cool that we all have preferences and we learn as we go. I've learned a lot about myself doing the events. I know what I like or dislike. Rose says, Anthony, put a little bit of lotion or Vaseline on your nose so it doesn't get raw. Yeah, I have, it's really interesting. It's actually called, if I can reach it, it's called Hand Wrap. And it's actually a hand shielding lotion. So it's a lotion, but as it dries, it creates this kind of water resistant film, and it uses kind of like a Vaseline, but it's not so heavy. And I use that on my hands, on my elbows, my knees, and I have some on my nose as well. They better love it. Yeah, they will. Yeah, I was talking to Sarah's one of the content creators on that channel. I was like, do you want to see progress photos, or do you just want it to be a surprise? She's like, I want it to be a surprise. So I haven't been allowed to post any status updates on Instagram because she sees my Instagram. So the only time I'm able to share it is on channel videos, because I don't think they watch my channel. I mean, they're not at all interested in crafting. Well, I don't know, but I mean, they don't watch my channel. I know that. I think they watch my coaster channel, but not this one. So yeah, so this is kind of the only place I get to show it right now, until once I send it to her and she receives it. I have been taking progress photos. So on Instagram, I'll pretend as though I'm making progress even though it's already done and in her hands, and then I can do a finish photo. Oh, Rose says, ooh, I need that. So this is from a brand, let me switch over to StreamYard. So this is a brand called Prequel, and they are a very awesome skincare brand. I use their exfoliating stuff. I use their cleansers. But yeah, this is called Hand Wrap, a hand shielding lotion. Helps prevent moisture loss even after washing hands. It's a water resistant film former with lipids. Sorry. Phytosterols, lipid layer enhancer. So yeah, you put it on. It takes just a little bit to dry, but what I love is it doesn't leave you feeling greasy or heavy, even though it's created that film. And it does lock in moisture, but it feels like just regular lotion. It's not slippery, it's not slimy. It's quite nice. Rose asked, do you dry mount frame your canvases? No, I don't. I just, paint the borders and hang them up like posters. I don't put any backing or anything on them. I've seen it done and I like the way it looks, but I just don't really have space to store canvases like that if I didn't want to have them hung, you know. Certainly moving into the new place, I won't have a ton of storage. So if there's a canvas that I don't want to display, I will either roll it up and wrap some washi tape around it and stick it under my bed, or stack them, or put them in the closet. But yeah, I don't have anything dry mounted, but I've seen it done and it looks good. Do you do that, Rose? Gotta figure out what to do with, hold on. Okay, there we go. My guy at Hobby Lobby prices the dry mounting super affordable regardless of size. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna do like 3 more minutes because I've got to get back to work. That was my lunch break. I just wasn't feeling super hungry. I'm just kind of I'll probably get some tea real quick and then get back to it. Nose. I think once I get done with these colors, or even this one color, I'll be feeling happier. But right now I'm just like, oh, this is a slog getting through these colors. I just want this thing done. Ooh. I'm so sorry. I did not have time to mute for that one. I am so sorry. Ugh. Hope that wasn't too loud. Okay, I think that's probably a good sign. Let me blow my nose one more time and I'll say goodbye. Hold on. Okay. That's probably a good sign that I need to go. Maybe take some more medicine, make some tea, get back to work. But depending on how things go tonight, how I'm feeling, I might come back on tonight. I'm just very stoked to have this new setup and have sound looking good and audio and video looking good and the music. Like, this is exactly what I wanted. So yeah. Thank you all so much for being here for this quick little 39-minute live, and we'll see you soon. Have a good day. Love ya. Bye.